guys. Okay, so hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you are having a great month and a great year so far. So basically I wanted to come and just share something small that came to me earlier on the week. It might be for someone or it might not be for anybody, but I just thought I should share because what do I have to lose? So basically earlier on during the week I thought of my netball season. I used to play netball when I was in high school, and netball consists out of 4 quarters. Each quarter is about 12 minutes long. Excuse me. So basically there was a season in our netball career where our team was known as the underdogs. So what would basically happen is during the first 2 quarters we would lose. It would seem like we're losing, and then the third and the fourth would pick up. Sometimes we would literally just pick up on the fourth quarter. So yeah, and I realized that looking back, there are certain things that our coach used to tell us that I believe influenced the way we played in the third and the fourth quarter. So she would always be like, one of the things that she used to say is that, okay guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it 1 quarter at a time. She had this timekeeping score sheet where she would divide it into 4, one for each quarter, and she would track the number of goals that happened in each quarter, and she would give us feedback based on like quarterly feedback. But anyway, she every time we went for a group discussion, she'd be like, okay, cool, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna firstly take it 1 quarter at a time. Forget what happened in the first and the second quarter. Forget what you think is going to happen on the fourth quarter. Look at if we were in the third quarter now. Focus on this quarter, and even in this quarter take it 1 center pass at a time. So a center pass is basically like a reset. So after you have a goal or somebody after basically you have a goal, and then you take it back to the center to restart the game. And she'll be like 1 center pass at a time. And I realized life is exactly like that. Take each season as it comes. Don't be focused on what happened on the past. Don't be focused what will happen in the future, which you have no control over. The only thing that you have control over right now is this season that you're in. It's this center pass that you are currently given. If it's an opportunity, then you've got the means to make it count. Or if it's the other team's center pass, where it might be maybe an obstacle, you have the opportunity to face it and turn it to work for you. You can defend, you can attack, whatever it is, to make that ball count in your favor. So whatever season that you are in your life, I just want to encourage you that forget the past. Don't forget the past, but rather learn from the past. Don't stay in the past. Don't stay stuck in the past, and don't overthink. Don't overthink the future, because reality is you don't know what the future holds. Nobody knows what the future holds. So enjoy the season that you are in currently, and take it 1 center pass at a time. And remember, at the beginning of each quarter, it's 0-0. So at the beginning of each season in your life, it's 0-0. Absolutely no wins and no losses. You've got a chance to start afresh. That's what it is. So if you're focusing on 1 center pass at a time and 1 quarter at a time, you need to also keep in mind that, okay, here's what I learned during the past during half time. The past half, here's what I learned, and I can take all of that and implement it. But what's important for me to realize is this is a fresh start. I've got the chance to make this count in my favor. And you know what? Don't be so beat up about the whole thing that you forget to enjoy the moment. She always used to encourage us that enjoy it. Like, let your mind be in the game. Enjoy every single game. Make every single pass count. You know, one of the things she also used to say is that at your own pace. So what would happen is the moment we as a team realize that we are actually catching up and we're starting to get ahead, we wanted to play the other team's game. We wanted to rush. We wanted, fast speed and everything. And she would always shout, own pace, own pace. It's like I can hear them. But anyway, and that's where we would say, okay, cool, calm down. Calm down. Don't rush it. You've got 3 seconds. That's like I'm having flashbacks. But anyway, you've got 3 seconds, and how we would count it is 1001, 1002, 1003 or something like that. But you've got 3 seconds until you can throw the ball. Calm down. If you are in a rush, then you throw balls that are either too weak or balls that just end up in the wrong hands. So whenever you feel like there is a rush in your life, calm down. But remember that calming down is not the same as you just now relaxing. No, you don't ever relax. You just don't rush and you don't play the other team's game. You calm down and you just use up what you know. You work at your own pace. It doesn't matter what your friend is doing. It doesn't matter what your sister is doing. As long as you know that what I'm doing right now, this is my own pace. Your team this is the pace that your team knows. And your team, it's you and God, sis. It's you and God, bro. So you and God as a team, you've got your own pace. No rushing, no slowing down, your own game. And even sometimes you even play against people that are slow. Don't now drop your pace to suit other people. No, as long as you and your team know your pace, you stick to the pace. And then the other thing is, okay, I wrote my points down. That's why you keep seeing me look down. Other important thing to remember is adrenaline will kick in. Like, for me, funny enough, it always kicked in at like the 3rd quarter or halfway through the 3rd quarter into the 4th quarter. And it was so weird because even no matter how tired you are, when your adrenaline kicks in, you push. And that's exactly how life is. Once you build up that momentum, once you build up those things, you'll see yourself just flowing and flowing. And it doesn't matter if you're tired or whatever, things just seem to happen like naturally. And I think that's how it is with life as well. You need to remember, even if you feel like this is a slow start, keep up the pace and eventually your adrenaline will kick in to help you to keep going. So yeah, and then the last thing to remember is there's a saying that says it's not over until the fat lady sings. I don't like that saying. But yeah, it's basically not over until the final whistle blows. Like when you play netball, you know the final whistle. It's a different type of whistle. And it's so weird because I remember it would feel like that whistle came like, I'm like, already? Time's up already? I was just getting into the hang of it. And that goes to show that even in life, like, eventually you will get your adrenaline and you will get your pace and you will get your flow. And remember, it is not over until it is over. It's not over until God says it's over. Until God says it's over, my child, it's not over. And you can keep fighting. You can keep getting back in the game and just focusing. Keep your head in the game. Close off the spectators and concentrate on your game. I remember there's a movie that I was watching. I can't remember what it is now. Oh, Akila and the bee. So there's a point where when Akila is trying to remember words and stuff like that, the coach starts banging the pen around her and she can't concentrate. And the coach is like, you are too focused on the noise on the outside. It shouldn't matter what people are saying on the outside. You focus on your game. You focus on what you want to do. And eventually you will get it done. And it got to a point where she would remember even when there's noise. So yes, guys, that's literally all I want to say. It's all I want to encourage, like, people out there, that don't forget, it is your game, your pace, your center pass, your, like, it's your life. You get to choose how you want to live it. And just want to share the scripture. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 13. It says that it is better to be poor but it is better to be a poor but wise youth than an old and foolish king who refuses all advice. Such a youth could rise from poverty and succeed. He might even become king, though he has been in prison. And this just goes to show me that it doesn't matter where you start in life. As long as you are wise, you ask God for wisdom and you stick to God's plan, you could rise to the highest level there is on planet Earth. And God can use whatever situation you've been in to just show people what a wonderful God He is. And all you need to do is just tell yourself that, you know what, I want to live for God's glory. That's it. Whatever you want, Lord, use me. And God can use anybody that is available. God can help you succeed your plans, succeed with your plans. And honestly, guys, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is keep your head in the game. Surrender it all to God. And when it gets tough and gets tired, remember to block out the noise and speak to your teammate, which is God. Remember, you and God do this hand in hand. There's parts that you won't be able to do that require God, the impossible. It's the same as with netball. A center can go everywhere on the court except in the shooting circle, and that's exactly how it is. Thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.